What's up, guys? I'm back with another porch beer review, and I'm coming at you with Ellison Brewery, guys, out of East Lansing. This is Relativity, double IPA, 8%, and we have 70 IBUs, if I remember correctly. This was given to me by Nate from Ellison, so thank you so much. This would not be possible without you, since this was just brewed and canned on 5/16. So it is extremely fresh. I have not had this in a year at least, guys, so I don't even remember it from last year, to be honest with you. Excuse me. What I did get last year, and I really do remember this. I opened a fresh can of this, Relativity, and it had like a burnt plasticky taste to it. I literally had to dump it down the drain, guys. I even put it on Untappd. I didn't know what happened. I knew it was a bad batch of beer. I didn't know why. But I ended up talking to Nate from Ellison, and he did confirm that they actually did have a bad batch that kept fermenting in the can. Something went wrong with fermentation. So, yeah, they did have a small little controlled few batches that actually did go bad. So I'm going to try to revisit this one, guys, and see if they can redeem themselves from Ellison there. I do appreciate this, Nate. Yeah, you're a cool dude, man. I appreciate it. So, standard 16-ounce pint from Ellison. They always do this in 4-packs. Wish they would tag on the bottom, but they tag the top of their 4-pack holders. So, hey, at least they're tagging. So I'm going to go for a pour, guys. See what we're working with. Looks like a dirty, murky, quite hazy, burnt orange honey look to her. Super bright white, fluffy head. Very dense head, too, with compact bubbling going on. Quite soapy. Clinging to the glass very beautifully, actually. It's a good-looking beer. Again, kind of that burnt orange, dark honey look to her. Definitely murky looking. I mean, I can't see through that. It's, yeah, it's super, super hazy, guys. So I'm going to go to an aroma. Like kind of a little sweet malt going on, a fruity yeast strain. I'm getting like a little bit of dank, juicy component in there, like the dank fermented pineapple. Definitely like this alcohol sweetness, though, honestly. There's a little bit of sweetness in there for sure. Yeah, that overripe mango, pineapple, actually like papaya in here, maybe a little bit of peach for some reason. But yeah, back to that juicy, kind of slightly dank, fruity component all playing together, guys. I'm going to go for a cheers. This is Ellison Relativity. Quite bitter. Wow. That stands alone. Honestly, I get like a dash of like a cantaloupe, honeydew presence. I get like this fruited component that comes in. I can't pinpoint what kind of fruit that is. There's a sweetness on it, like an alcohol sweetness as well. Super luscious, juicy mouthfeel. I mean, it's like mouth-watering juicy when you bite into, like, again, like a melon, a cantaloupe, pineapple, literally hybrid mixed together, guys. That's crazy. I don't remember that at all. But there is this nice bittering back end that just dries out your palate after that little bit of sweet malt that's driven on the front end. Definitely got like a biscuity sweetness on the front end. I mean, there's a little bit of malt build in there. Maybe like a dash of earthy, grassy component playing in there too. It's quite different than most of the New England style double IPAs I'm used to. I wish there was a bit more fruit, a little bit more citrus forward components playing in this one, guys. It's quite tasty actually, though, because I like how balanced it is. I mean, there is this big biscuity sweetness, kind of like sourdough, honey bread. I mean, it's like if you like put sourdough in a toaster, and then you kind of put like some butter and like kind of like sugar on top of it. I mean, it's just an odd beer, and it's hard to describe quite a bit actually. And it's got this richness. Like I don't know why I keep going back to like sourdough bread playing in the front end here, but this biscuity sweetness, like, you know, a honey sweetness, sugar. Transitions into like this again, burnt orange kind of clementine-ish skin, and then we have you know, all kinds of things going on. It's hard. It's really tough to describe this one, guys. But I like that bittering on that back end. There's a ton of bitterness on that back end that really drives that sweetness out of this beer. Pretty upper medium mouthfeel, pretty thick, but quite drinkable, honestly. Again, there is this like earthy component that's playing in this one. A little bit of grassiness, a dash of pine actually playing in there too, but it's not overwhelming like Dawn Street is really on their beer. Dawn Street's very piney, but this is quite a different beer. Again, the only gripe I have is I wish there was a little bit more citrus, maybe a little bit more overripe pineapple. There's definitely that pineapple, mango, papaya. And then I also get like a dash of peaches, and I keep going back to like this cantaloupe presence that's in this, guys. That's all intertwined together in like a just kind of a burnt and murky, juicy looking beer. I mean, it's quite tasty, but it is odd. It's different. It's not something I'm used to or have had before. So, hey, it's solid for what it is, guys. So I'm gonna go with one more sip. Yeah, there's definitely like cantaloupe. I get like overripe cantaloupe now in this coming back. Wow, definitely cantaloupe. But wow, I'm gonna go like 3.85 out of 5, guys. It's not quite to that 4 level for me. Alcohol sweetness a little bit high in this. Drinkability is lower just a tad because of that. Nice bitterness on the back end, maybe a tad too high. Some people probably don't like that in New England styles, which is what this is reminiscent of, is a New England style IPA double. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go 3.85 out of 5. If you haven't checked out Ellison Brewery by now, you guys are blowing it out in Michigan. If you're around here, Michigan, Indy, they just opened a new production facility in Indianapolis, and actually they're gonna start brewing there, and they'll have a sweet tap room down there. I got the whole lowdown from Ellison, guys. So again, Nate, thank you so much for this. I couldn't have this without you. You brought it straight from East Lansing. I wouldn't be able to get it. It's not in distribution yet. So appreciate you, sir, and I appreciate Ellison. Great beers, guys. Go check them out if you haven't. I'm Dan. It's been another craft beer review, guys. I'm over and out. Cheers.